Hey there gamers, DreamcastGuy here, and this is Does It Suck? The show where we take a deep dive look at a new game and see what's good or bad about it. So this morning, I have now played about 5 hours of Hytale, and it feels like the internet is very split. It feels like a lot of people are incredibly excited about Hytale, and some people are incredibly doomer and pessimistic, thinking this is just a weird Minecraft cash grab, or that the project will never actually be finished. But let's talk about the controversy, the good and the bad, and why, after having played 5 hours of it, I get it. I understand what the developers are trying to do. This is more than just a Minecraft ripoff. It feels better than that, but let me discuss. I hope you're having a great day. If you could please, give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Now this video is going to be completely off the cuff. I just played 5 hours. I wrote about 5 notes here, but I want to talk because first and foremost, I've been very curious about this for an aspect of the game that unfortunately is not yet included in this early access version of it. Hytale is not on Steam. You actually have to download a special separate launcher for it. It's not on consoles, it's not on Switch, it's not on... You can only play it through its own separate weird download launcher. The game is $20. Now, when they first were talking about it, Hytale is a project that technically got canceled years and years and years ago. I think Riot Games was originally funding it. This is made by people that originally were running like these, like Minecraft, the biggest Minecraft RPG fan servers. And they got so good at it, they spin off and made their own separate game. So Hytale, in a lot of ways, is a fan-made Minecraft game, but with a lot better graphics and a lot better combat. But one of the things they originally promised is that there's going to be multiple modes, not just creative and survival, typical Minecraft stuff, but lots of different mini games, lots of different mods, and a built-in adventure mode. I want to play adventure mode the most. That seems like the most fun. Adventure mode is not in this early access version whatsoever. So why isn't this on Steam? They straight up admit it. The developers have said, this game is very busted. It is very unfinished. Technically, this is the original build of the canceled game, just sort of bug tested. So now, the game, they didn't want to put it on Steam because they knew they were just going to get basically review bombed into the dirt. And I understand that, but I gotta say that now, after having spent the morning with it, I'm really having fun with what makes it stand apart from Minecraft. The thing that really hit me first, beyond just the good graphics, I really kind of like this voxel extra good lighting system style. Like, there are great mods to Minecraft. There's Minecraft mods that make all sorts of crazy talent trees and quest hubs and survival swords and crazy like HD graphics. But this is cool because straight out of the box, Hytale looks good. There's something about the cool, like lighting occlusion and all the stuff blowing in the wind. Something about it just looks good in a way that really titillates that like retro gamer brain of mine. But the other thing I really like is that Hytale feels like it gets going so much faster than Minecraft. Minecraft doesn't take forever to get going, but when you start that fresh server, you spend so much time just sort of trying to get going. Within 5 minutes of Hytale, I had a bronze pickaxe, I was making my first mines, I was exploring, I was having fun. It instantly gives you a map. It instantly gives you a home base. It gives you a lot of stuff that sort of shows the vision that Hytale is basically a faster, more adventure-focused game. I want to say that in my 5 hours, the most fun time I had is I started to just wander. I'd actually built a full suit of iron armor, and I was really having fun. I'm smelting ore, I've got stuff going, I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling cool. I've got tons of food in my inventory, and I'm like, all right, let's explore. And I stumbled upon this entire tower of like skeleton warriors, skeleton mages, skeleton archers, all trying to kill me. And because I was way, way stronger than them, I went through and just slaughtered all of them. And I ended up making it my new home base. This was so incredibly fun. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know if Hytale is procedurally generated the way that like Minecraft is. I get the feeling that it is, but it also feels much smaller in some ways. Clearly, the focus of Hytale is going to be user-created content. Already, they've been tweeting out the fact that there's tons of different like mods and creation tools that aren't just like coded. A lot of times, like mods and stuff are made by, essentially people that are writing extra data and stuff for it, right? This seems like this has a lot of tools, so any fan can make stuff. Already I've seen some crazy stuff being tweeted out, like floating lanterns and extra skill sets and new magic. So this almost feels like that kind of thing, where as much fun as I'm having now, I almost want to just play like 10 hours of it now and then 10 hours of it in like 3 months. But a lot of people are kind of pessimistic because this game has already been canceled once, and because it is just a tiny independent team. Some people are a bit afraid. What happens if it doesn't get finished? What happens if this is just it? It's not like you can go to Steam and ask for a refund. It's not like you can, go to the PlayStation Store when it gets delisted and get your money back. This being such a separate launcher, it does kind of make people a bit afraid. They ended up tweeting out a statement last night saying, "Oh, we promise we have enough funding for the first 2 years of development." But does that just mean server cost? Does that mean full-blown development? Does that mean more tools, more accessibility, more crazy stuff? Will this ever come to consoles? First impressions, though, what I do like about Hytale is that it does feel a lot of ways just like sped up gameplay loop. I like the fact that a lot of the weapons have like special attacks, going against big cool golems or exploring like lava-filled caves and stuff. It feels like just an accelerated version of a fun Minecraft session of exploration. I really like when you're going to Minecraft and you're just walking out and exploring the wilderness, trying to find extra weird towns or dilapidated buildings or cool just giant crevasses, just a basic crater in the earth that leads to a whole separate cave system. I feel like Hytale does that instantly and way, way, way better. I will say that I do think that this being so incredibly unfinished, I probably would have cooked it up a little bit more than this. One of the weird things is that when you launch in, there's this portal that leads to a separate town that looks fantastic, and it has like vendors that take currency and stuff. This doesn't really seem to do anything yet. This looks like it's supposed to be like a quest hub, a place where I can pick up, go kill 10 spiders or free some people from the dragon cave or something, but none of that's in the game yet. It feels like I kind of wish that this had some sort of at least early access sampling of the adventure mode, even if it is just, 10 starting quests. Something to kind of tease you about why Hytale is different. As cool as this is, I do think that a block building RPG is very fun and stuff like that, but I still feel like something about this feels too raw for that price tag. I sometimes just feel like there's this gap from like $20 game to $40 game to $60 game. And then I feel like below $20, I become a lot more forgiving. A $15 game to me gets way more slack about glitches and bugs and stuff like that. Or a $5 game or a $2 game. I think that this game, as fun as it is right now, it is very, very bare bones. It does have online play. It does have the ability to create servers. But the fact that you can't really do anything yet except simple, basic, not very advanced Minecraft survival mode, it's a bit lacking, to say the least. Luckily, I'm glad it doesn't have a lot of those like specialized things you had to deal with in other survival games, even Minecraft survival mode. I'm glad there isn't a hunger meter or a thirst meter. I am glad that when I eat food, it's only to heal myself. I like the fact that when you find that cool node of iron ore and you're smelting it, or it just seems like everything is so easy to craft. It almost feels like, it feels like a more advanced version of Minecraft in a lot of ways. But at the same time, I'm going to say that if you're going into this as a very hardcore Minecraft fan looking for that next big thing, I'd probably give it a couple months. Off the cuff thoughts, first impressions, very fun. I wish it had controller support, and I'm hoping it actually gets finished. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and please keep dreaming. Hytale. Honestly, it looks good. I'm glad that it actually looks good.
Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.